Getting in's one thing. Let's just hope we're able to get out again.
엄청난 감옥이구나. 마데트 그냥 다 죽어버렸네?
Would you like Sam to tidy up this area? Waiting for confirmation command. Confirmation command not received.
저기까지 어떻게 가? 금방 왔네요. 뭐 살 거 있나? 구덩이.
Area filth level assessment. Disgusting.
Disgusting. 잠깐만. 저기 자물쇠 따기 하면 금방 가는데 자물쇠 따기를 못 하니까 돌아서 가겠습니다.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
뭐야, 조라도 왔어?
What was that? Whoa, hold on. Where'd you come from? You from Solitary? Whoa. What was it like out there? Damn.
파주의도 다 내가 평판이 좋아가지고 도와주러 온 거네. 날 위해 희생해주는 거구나. 그래요. 그럼 갈 길 가야죠. 뭐야, 뭐 촬영하고 있었니? 헉? 회장 죽었어. 다음 차기 회장은 그럼 난가? 아니, 회장이 죽을 줄은 몰랐는데?
All right, MSI. I'm not one for
산자도
housing
왔네.
speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and
You're not shooting the chairman, and you're not pissing in his skull.
이래서 저렇게 싸우는구나.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain out remover. It's ruthless on residual blood splatter.
감동이다 정말.
You're right about this, Captain.
You know, I could have sworn I tested you for hearing loss. Because I did say skip the hope to Terra 2. Terra 2, not Tartarus.
엄청 화났네.
We could have saved this colony, you know. That was always the plan. I revive you, you do as I say. I tell you to go there, get me this, shoot that, and
여기 있다,
you
소피아고가.
do as I say. If you just listened to me, we could have rescued everyone on the Hope. We could have been the saviors of Halcyon. But you didn't listen. No one in this damn colony ever listens.
뭐 하는 거야?
Fighting back. I've released every prisoner in Tartarus. We'll take this prison over or die in the attempt. We will not go quietly into the night. I'm wise to you and your silver tongue. You may have talked your way into the board's good graces, but I'm not about to fall for your rhetorical savvy. I don't care how many guns you've brought. If you try and stop me, by law, I'll bloody your damn nose.
이미 졌어.
I haven't lost yet. I've still got air in my lungs.
헐,
I've
최고의
got strength enough
괴물이요?
to fire a gun, and I've got Halcyon's greatest monster strapped to a chair. Adjutant Akande is my captive. If I'm to die here, then she's coming with me.
얘기를 풀어보자.
I can't imagine we've got anything left to say.
거짓말. 선택지가 없었어.
Of course you had a choice. You could have chosen any number of ways to tell the board to get spaced. You could have fought back. You could have spit in the board's eye. I refuse to believe that. You make it sound as if we're beaten from the start. The board's only strong because no one fights back. Respect, fear, what difference does it make? Most of this colony has already accepted the board's authority. I'm alone on this hill. My life's work has been an exercise in futility. The only honorable way to
과학 90을
end
찍어야
it
되나?
is to go down fighting.
설득.
Surrender? Oh, I've had a bounty on my head for years. What do you expect will happen if I surrender? Torture, execution. The board has already extracted the secret of reviving colonists from me. I'm no longer useful to them, so they'll make an example of me. You're trying to tempt me with your lies. It won't work. I'll never return to working for the board. Not if all the lives in Halcyon depended on it. Enough! I can't take any more of this. I know what you're trying to do, torturing me with your words, reminding me of all my failures. Yes, I failed. There, I've said it. I'm a failure. I failed the colony. I failed myself. I failed
괴물이요?
you.
말 너무 심한 거 아니에요?
You've broken me. Does that put a smile on your face, you monster?
이거 어떡해? 그럼 그렇고 말고.
Then I suppose there's nothing left to say, except that I am sorry. I'm sorry for all that I've done, and for what I'm about to do.
정신 좀 차려.
There's no other way this could possibly end. You and I both know that. I'm sorry about all this. I'm sorry about everything. It's just, I just wish we could have... Never mind.
뭐야, 자살해? 뭐야, 그럼 부관도 죽는 거야? 엥? 자살이요? 물론 할사이온에서 자살은 범죄입니다. 살아있네 부관. 회장의 열쇠. 그래도 소피아를 죽이진 않았네. 그러네. 부관이 벌금 내야 되네요. 제일 가까이 있었으니까.
At least Wells did you the courtesy of saving you a bullet. I'll have one of my soldiers toss his body out on the surface. And what about you? You aren't hurt, I hope.
난 멀쩡해.
I'm not hurt. Well, except for my pride. I can't believe that lunatic got the better of me. You've put down the worst riot in our history. Rid the colony of a
그럼 나
dangerous
이제 회장
madman
시켜줘.
and saved my
회장
life.
죽었거든.
The board owes you a tremendous debt. We don't have a moment to lose. We're gonna have to work together to save Halcyon, because the situation is far worse than you imagined. We've lost all contact with Earth. It's been 3 years since we've received a message. We've had no
지구와 연락이
contact,
모두
no
끊겼다고?
signals, nothing. Earth has gone dark. 2 years ago, the Earth Directorate's frigate disappeared en route to Earth.
누구야?
We don't
지구가
know if they
어떻게
ever made
망했나?
it. We don't know if there's an Earth to go back to.
They haven't exactly been hands-on around here anyway. So there's one less rubber stamp to worry about.
Earth was more than just some distant colonial authority, Dr. Fenhill. Earth was our lifeline. And now, we've been cut loose. We're alone, Captain. That's all I know for certain. Whatever happens to this colony, we're going to have to deal with it on our own. Returning to Earth is not an option. I'll answer however
지구가
I can't say
깜깜해지다니.
for certain, but all my data suggests that Earth has experienced a massive calamity. I don't know what happened, but something must have gone horribly wrong. I'm not sure there's an Earth to go back to.
이걸 왜 지금 말하는
I
거야?
couldn't risk this news getting out. Before you, the 2 people in this colony who knew the truth were Chairman Rockwell and I.
어허.
I had every intention of telling you the truth after you'd skipped the Hope to Tartarus. The Earth Directorate's frigate accounts for half of our military forces.
그 절반을
2
차지하던
years
그
ago,
호위함.
that frigate disappeared while returning to Earth. We haven't heard a word back. Without the Directorate's frigate, our military... Not a word. Our every attempt at reaching out to Earth has been... Yes, we do have a law. You're the reason I'm still standing here. It's time we carried out...
오케이. 이제부터 내가 통솔하겠어.
I support your decision wholeheartedly. You've proven yourself the most capable leader in the colony. Now more than ever before, Halcyon needs strong
뭐야,
leadership
저
and a steady
부관이에요?
guiding
회장
hand.
시켜주세요.
I look forward to serving as your adjutant. We're on our own now. Earth isn't coming to save us, so we're going to have to save ourselves.
와우.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan.
아,
But the stranger
그럼
that
나 회장
arrived in
맞아?
Halcyon was an unplanned
소피아가
visitor.
아허허.
From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history.
엔딩이군요 지금.
The riots in Tartarus ended in a total victory for the board. Without any significant threats to challenge their power,
평생
the
직장
board
프로그램.
asserted their control over the colony. The lifetime employment program began immediately, and the people of Halcyon did exactly what they were expected to do. They obeyed. Sophia Akande converted the labyrinth from a prison to a processing center. She jettisoned the original colonists out of the Hope and transformed the ship into a massive storage facility. One by one, the workers of Halcyon surrendered themselves to the program. They arrived with their families and their friends, their colleagues and their neighbors, and then, one by one, they marched into their stasis chambers. As the workers of Halcyon slept in their hibernation chambers, their settlements became ghost towns, left
비잔티움만
behind by the
남는
board
거야?
to be reclaimed by nature. Only Byzantium remained, a shining beacon of civilization in an otherwise abandoned colony. The people of Byzantium spent the rest of their days gorging themselves on their stockpile of resources. As for the workers of Halcyon, they never felt the effects of the collapse. They never felt anything at all. As the board began to enact the lifetime employment program, Sanjar and Zora brought another option to the townships of Terra 2. Many workers joined MSI, bolstering Sanjar's ranks and giving Zora more forces to work with. Though none of Sanjar's policies spread to Byzantium, many smaller townships that might otherwise have been shuttered thrived under his and Zora's combined leadership. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an
피해 망상에
extraterrestrial
사로잡혔어?
conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the sublight family together. Over the years, the ruins of Edgewater caused irreversible environmental damage
비느지
to the
개체수가
landscape of
폭발적으로
Emerald
늘어났다고?
Vale, owing largely to the presence of toxic compounds in the town's building materials. As for Edgewater's former workers, their remains provided a source of nourishment for the region's fauna, leading to an explosion in the sprat population. While the Groundbreaker remained mechanically stable, the changing times forced Junlei Tennyson to make some difficult calls on behalf of her community. The work of maintaining independence was an uphill climb, and she found herself caving to bad faith compromises with the board. Time will tell if the Groundbreaker can endure. As smaller settlements were swallowed up and their workers drafted into the lifetime employment program, Byzantium continued to thrive. While its citizens lived in decadence and extravagance, a small cadre of scientists worked to solve the nutrition crisis that threatened Halcyon. No one else much noticed the townships that disappeared from the map,
당신이
or the
죽였어.
luxuries that slowly lost their luster year by year. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people.
오.
Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. As the board reasserted control over Halcyon, Felix came to realize that his life as an upstart rebel had come to an end.
야 뭐야?
The board's victory crushed any
노동자 되는
hope
거야,
for a
그냥?
grand revolution across Halcyon. And so Felix, once again, found himself without a purpose in life. And so with nowhere else left to turn, Felix continued to work for his boss, the only person with whom he'd ever belonged. He turned bitter and jaded over the years, but he always did as he was told. As a reward for his part in her courageous rescue, the adjutant invited the vicar known as Max to become one of the leaders of the Order of Scientific
오,
Inquiry.
지도자가 됐어.
But Max had no interest in serving any organization, let alone the OSI, which he knew would never tolerate his heretical theories. Instead, he attempted to minister to the people of Byzantium.
일하다가
They
떠났어.
rejected his ideas, being far too satisfied with their own material comforts. Disillusioned, Max gave up and left the city. He was never heard from again. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. As the board began to roll out their lifetime employment program, Parvati was increasingly plagued by dreams of freezing to death, and rarely
아니
left their
이것도
shared quarters.
새드 엔딩인데.
Stymied by dwindling resources, Junlei struggled to keep the Groundbreaker afloat. Their relationship couldn't survive the strain. Parvati moved into crew quarters and found work servicing water pumps in hydroponics. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself.
오, 용병으로
She formed the Charon
결성했구나.
Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Adjutant Sophia Akande was instrumental in executing the Lifetime Employment Program. Following the death of Chairman Rockwell, Sophia Akande served as the loyal adjutant to her former freelancer, now the most powerful person in Halcyon. With Halcyon's workers suspended in a state of hibernation, starvation and chaos are problems of the past. The Lifetime Employment Program succeeded in its goals, but that success came at a price. The Halcyon of today is nothing at all like the colony of yesteryear. Power remains concentrated in Byzantium, but all the colony's resources serve the lifestyle of the elite, thereby transforming Halcyon into one of the smallest and most exclusive colonies in the system. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. With Sophia Akande as your adjutant, you returned in triumph to Byzantium. All of Halcyon was yours. In time, you demonstrated a talent for leadership that far surpassed your predecessor, Chairman Rockwell. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years to follow and helped ensure the colony's survival. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
끝났네요. 찝찝한 엔딩이다. 근데 나는 회장 됐어. 그럼 된 거 아니야? 계속하면은 어디로 되는 거지? 피니어스 여기로 되는군요. 어디로 불러오냐면은 그 엣지워터 전으로 가고 싶어. 거기가 어디야? 여긴가? 우정의 대가인가? 맞아. 이거 종료 프로토콜 안 쓰고 희망으로 이동을 하겠습니다. 일단 이걸 내가 안 깨고 왔었구나.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send... Sam down to the bridge?
Not surprised. Listen to me, Felix.
Yeah, because it looks like you've been taking money from the board.
Oh, come on, I can't pay my soldiers. Captain, I hope Trask hasn't tricked...
I don't know about this, boss. You've been real good
아,
to me.
여기서 이렇게 대화가
I'm not too
나는구나.
keen on jumping ship.
자리로 돌아가.
Sure, boss.
You don't have to do this.
Then I choose not to get on my...
Then I suppose there's... Goodbye, Cap.
안 죽이고 이렇게 할 수도 있네.
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
We need to talk. Listen, boss. I owe you an apology. I got stupid. Clyde wanted me on his crew
사과할
and
것까지야.
jumped at the shot. You took a chance with me back on the Groundbreaker.
받아들이지. 아, 너 아주 빨리도 등 돌리더라.
You got every right to... There was something else on my mind, honestly. I always looked up to Clyde.
난 훌륭한 사람이야. 오케이, 이제 희망으로 이동해볼까?
We have arrived at the home. I need you to. You'll have to connect. If you're for this. Forget. I need. You'll have to. The also.
목사님 데려가야지.
You know, when they posted us here, shows how much I know.
새로 고용한 직원을 이렇게 대하나?
Bullshit.
난 지시를 따랐을 뿐이야.
I get you. All right. You'll want a uniform, so my staff. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right.
아, 그럼 잠깐만. 거기 돌파를 또 해야 돼? 귀찮지만 또 가야 하는군요. 근데 여기는 기계가 없네? 기계 있구나. 일단 연결을 해볼까? 전력을? 빠바바바밤.